Okay, now I'm going to try to say the same thing that I had just said, my little sermonette, 7-minute sermonette, to say it in English now. And it's always a challenge because I think in 2 languages, sometimes 3. So to try to explain all the idioms and to explain all the terminology, because we here in Disneyland have our own language. As far as what I call the spiritual essence, now I'm going to translate everything that I had said from Serbian to English. And something so obvious that it's something that I've kind of overlooked, that it's easy not to see it. And as an example, that I've been videotaping Disneyland for 36 years. When it was that big heavy thing on my shoulder, I thought I had died and gone to heaven. I thought it couldn't have been any better. And every video recorder had its own era and had its own time. But the one common denominator is this. Oh, and this too, and the cord. That if you don't have this, then all the wonderful recordings that I had made, you can't make it, whether it's the parades, whether it's the fireworks, whether it's a Phantasmic, whether it's the shows, all kinds of fun stuff. I wouldn't have that if my battery was not full. So to always make sure that the charger's full. As you can see, this is my purse right here, Kipling, the best purse that I've ever bought. Okay, so I carry my sunglasses, I carry my keys, and I carry the money, obviously, and my debit card and the money. And I have literally my purse, which is just filled with all different kinds of perfume and cologne samples. That's great. I love my Dior. I love my Chanel. I love Acqua di Parma. I love Sauvage. The perfume one is, I like the Sauvage. I like the perfume better than the original one. So we can talk about perfumes all day. Other women, while they hoard and they collect makeup, I collect perfumes and colognes of every kind. In fact, when I stayed at the Disneyland Hotel, I bought 2 at the Mille Antoinette and New Orleans Square. Acqua di Parma Essentia and the original Acqua di Parma. That's my favorite. Aren't you glad I'm sharing all that information with you? Okay. But the point is, all that's wonderful, and I believe in it. I could smell like a perfume factory. I love Sephora, but the thing of it is, if I'm so focused on the cologne samples, but forget what is the most important, then everything's wasted, because this is what's important, to make sure that the battery is always full. And that's another variation of the spiritual lesson, to focus on the priorities, what's important. Once this is full, then I can fill my purse with all kinds of perfume sample. That's great, that's wonderful. Okay, moving on. Also, to focus on what matters, to focus what's important, that what you focus on, what you put your attention to, expands. So if you say, don't talk about, don't think about, that doesn't always work. Don't think about what happened and so on, unless that hole is full. Ako nije ta rupa, ta praznina popunjena, to ću da kažem. Ali, ako refokusujemo, ako menjamo, umjesto da fokusiraj na ovo, fokusiraj na to. To nekako bolje radi za mene. That somehow works better for me. Focus on this instead of that. That works better for me. And also, I'm very, very busy with the Disneyland Hotel. I absolutely just love it. Just the energy, just the feel, even without staying at the Disneyland Hotel, just walking the grounds and just the different towers and everything. I love it. And thank you, everyone, for watching my videos on YouTube. I love it. So to focus on that, and like I had said before, this is my buddy. Oh, here. This is my buddy. This is Mickey. This is what's important. The key to my room, to focus on what I want instead of what I don't want. But this place is filled with nostalgia. So to focus on, when we say focusing on the past, the good past, and to throw away the negative. Okay. So, and that's another thing. Čuvaj ovo blago I bogatstvo kao oči u glavi. To focus on this. And also, I had reconsidered also, because I was so blessed and fortunate to spend the night at 2 wonderful Disneyland hotel rooms, each more beautiful than the other, each in their own way. This one is the nostalgia, and the other one represents the beach. So, well, not anymore. Now it's Pixar Place. So when I look at it from that point of view, what was I upset about? What was I angry with? What was I so bitter? You change the way you see it kind of after spending the day here at the Disneyland Hotel. That it changes your perspective. It changes the way you see things. Then you figure out, then it kind of shrinks other stuff that is not important. And then also I got to get home pretty soon. But also to leave it in Mom's hands, because Mom took care of business. Where also when there was a lot of oppositions as far as me spending the night and people didn't think it was necessary or whatever. But Mom, because of being on, this is her legacy, because of her being on my side. That's why I spent the night. Where she, while others were against it, she was supporting me, and she absolutely loved it. Also, and when she had sent me at the Paradise Pier, and then also it was with the original Disneyland Hotel where I stayed at the Adventure Tower. How much does it cost for an upgrade to a downtown Disney room view? I said how much. She says do it. Do it, and it was 2 weeks before the shutdown. Also, that's another matter where that was the perfect time to grab it, as we say in Serbian, "Quig vorže dok je vrelo," strike at the iron while it's hot, because that was the time to get it. If I had not grabbed it at that time, who knows when I would have had the chance. And also, as we say in Serbian, and to finish with this, "Čuvaj to blago i bogatstvo kao oči u glavi." To protect the goods, to protect the valuables, to protect what matters, to protect what's important. Okay, it's nighttime and it's kind of late. I got to go home. Got to get some beauty sleep. But thank you for everybody. And just to do a little bit of a commercial now, I knew I was forgetting something. Everybody, my YouTube page, Stefka Srbatovic at yahoo.com, where I'm singing in several languages. I got plenty of Disneyland, lots of Disneyland videos, also of other places, Costco and South Coast Plaza during Christmas. And then also greetings in several languages, a lot of fun, cool stuff. My trip to LA. That, just to do a little commercial, that's Stefka Srbatovic at YouTube. That's the station that you need to watch. Sometimes people will say, it's a folly, it's a waste of time. No. Other stuff that's going on in the world, that's insanity. This is what's intelligent, which is positive, which is uplifting, and brings joy and happiness also for the spirit. Also, yeah, and also a little bit of a plug, a little bit of a commercial, so to speak, where I'm playing the piano. I'm playing also my Serbian music that I grew up with, but I'm playing the piano, so we're going to do a little hand ID, because the reason that it's my hands, because I'm recording with one hand, snimam sa jednom rukom I sviram sa drugom. Lots of fun, cool stuff that I had just posted, and I want to thank everyone for watching it. So we're going to do a little hand ID to make sure that I'm playing it. So, but like I said, I'm very blessed between Disneyland, between the YouTube, between all the fun, cool stuff, and YouTube has given me that open door that I can show my stuff. Da mogu da pokažem sve. Da mogu da pokažem moje sviranje, da mogu da pokažem moje pevanje I sve to. I onda taj splet od tozovaca što sam odsvirala, I onda isto što sam odpevala sada na Septembar 1. I hvala Bogu, Septembar 1. je isto imalo značaj koji ide decenijama, naročito što se tiče muziku, jer kad sam odpevala kasetu u to vreme u 2000 na kasetu od Pozdrav od Beč, od Viennese operetta, where I had sang this was 23 years to the date when I sang some songs from operetta, and then I had sung it again on my YouTube page on September 1st. So that was really an answer to prayer, which was a performance that was almost a half a century in the making, and I'm really grateful and blessed for that. So when people would say, that's a folly, that's a waste of time, no. This is what's intelligent. What's happening in the world, that's insane. My channel, that's where you need to watch. That's where you need to be. A little commercial for my YouTube channel. And I'm blessed that I was able to put all my stuff on YouTube. And I got to get going home. Good night. And until we see each other again, God bless you.